everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jessica and today I have an update for you. This is 23 in 2023. I've been doing this for quite some time, all the years. I'm loving it. I will do this again next year and I will love it again. I have been doing so incredibly well with this year, considering we are not quite halfway through the year. I'm filming this a little bit early because I have some things coming up, but I still feel like even though this is being filmed a little bit early, I'm doing good. I'm doing pretty darn good. I have a lot of things in here to hit pan because that's kind of like my theme today, or theme this year, not today, every day this year. But just a few things to finish, but the ones that I'm trying to hit pan on, I am doing amazingly well. So let's get into this. For the first 15 things of the 23, I am attempting to hit pan on every shadow that is in this palette. It is the Revolution Reloaded Provocative palette. Lots of like neutrals and berry tones. I really like this. It is right up my alley. I do not have it on my eyes today, but what are you going to do? I did hit 2 new pans in here, so I'm going to show you those 2 new pans. The first one is shade 8, because they don't have names, they just have numbers. Up here in this corner, I have hit kind of a wonky pan. I think it's because the flat shader brush and the angle that I use it, but it is definitely pan, so that one I will no longer be working on. And shade 11, which is this shade down here in the corner. That one's really easy to see, and I enjoyed the shade quite a bit. I only have 4 more, 4 more shades to hit pan in. This one up in the corner, I'm still working on. This one right here. This brown one, which I think is going to be the next one that I hit pan on, and this one in the corner. I think some of it is just because some of these are mid-range tones where I don't tend to use as much of those. I like the dark shades for my outer corner, or the lighter shades for like my inner third of my lids, or my inner corners. And the mid shades I generally just tap on to blend that line between the dark and the light. So, you know, it's not as much product that gets used. But I am playing with these things, and I do think that I'm going to have at least 1, maybe 2 new pans. I think I'm going to focus on this matte shade up here. I really like the mattes in this palette. And, of course, the brown down here at the bottom. I feel like those kind of work together. And it's not a perfect match, but you know, with blending and adding other things in, I think I might be able to do that. So that's going to be my goal. So this matte shade here, and then this shimmer brown down here that already has a massive dip in it. Words, it's getting late and my tongue's getting tied. All right, the last thing that I'm going to show you that I am attempting to hit pan on is, I depotted it. I still have the compact that it came in, but this is NARS Orgasm. And it, like, the glue literally just fell out. So I just put it in my magnetic palette. It's easier for me. I have a really good dip going in this. I don't know if you can see that. Sometimes those dips don't translate as well into still shots as they do in like video. But I have a massive, massive dip in there. I might have pan in this by the next update. If it's not the next update, it's going to be the one after, and I'm excited about it. Like, you can see there's a lot more like silver in the pan there as opposed to this side. It's much deeper on this side. So yeah, I think there is a possibility that I could have pan in that by the next update. If so, then that is going to roll out. I'm not attempting to finish this whole thing. Just pan is good enough. The next blushes, however, there's 2 blushes that I'm attempting to finish. This is just a little blush duo that I got from Coastal Scents. It was like a free sample that they give you when you place an order, which of course Coastal Scents is no more, so no more free samples. But one is called Delicate, the other one is Poetic. and I think this is Delicate, and that is Poetic. I have expanded the pan greatly on this one, and I have slightly expanded the pan here on the bottom. I just had like a speck of pan showing, and I definitely have a little bit more pan showing there now. I do think this is going to be done by the next update. Well, no, I take that back. I take that back, because I'm going to be working on NARS Orgasm to hit pan first, because that is a feat unto itself. So I'm probably going to just randomly use this here or there. NARS Orgasm is going to be my focus, so I probably will not have this done by the next update. But the one after, yes, that is the one I will probably have that one finished. All right, last two products. The first one is the Catrice HD Baking and Setting Powder. I kind of have it on its side. Well, the lid is on the side, but the actual product is where it's supposed to be. I use powder a lot. This stuff just, it takes a while. It takes a while. My skincare is under control. I don't get all oily like I used to. I don't need to repowder multiple times a day. I just put it on once a day and I'm done. And when you have to use powder multiple times a day, of course it's going to go that many times faster. I don't have that problem anymore. I went from the purple line to this kind of reddish line here. It's like, it's barely moved at all, and I don't know. You can see on this side, without all my lines, that how much is actually in there. I'm just going to keep plugging away at it. I know it's going to be done this calendar year, but it's hanging on for dear life. So we're just going to wait and see how long that takes. It's going to be months. It's going to be going for a while. All right, last thing I'm going to show you. I'm not showing you everything because like one lip gloss, it resides in my purse, and I don't frequently go places where I need to reapply, so it's just kind of hanging out there just in case. And it is not my primary right now because I have two lip glosses that I'm working on, a sheer one and one that is very similar color to one that I have in here, and those have a lot of usage. I want to get those done first. As soon as the one is done, the one that has color, I will be working on the Essence Nude lip gloss. Until then, not so much. All right, last but certainly not least is this lip pencil. I believe this is LA Colors. It's kind of sharpened off now, but yes, it says LA Colors on my spreadsheet, so it must be. I'm making okay progress. Not the most amazing since the last update, but we'll take it. Can't tell if it's lined up properly, but I will have a screenshot or a picture to show you. So between the two lines, definitely not as much progress this past month as previous months, but again, I am filming this a little bit early, which is probably why I don't have as much progress, but I will get there. This was one of those really long pencils, you know, really, really long. It was probably like that, and as you can see, it was significantly higher. So I feel like I'm making good progress on it. I do feel like this will be done by the end of the year. I am not worried about this one. I kind of want to work on a different lip liner because I'm kind of getting bored with that color, but I'm making it work, which is important. Wanting to get it done, get it out of the collection so I can start working on some other stuff. All right, that is everything for this update. I have, let me give you the numbers, 13 of 23 done or rolled out, goal met, whatever, and only 10 more to go, and I am not quite halfway through this year. I feel like I'm doing pretty darn good, especially knowing that I'm close on some of these others. Like the NARS blush, like I said, 2 months tops, and I'm going to be there just through my other blushes on the floor. But the Coastal Scents blushes that just hit my foot, those I know in the next 2 to 3 months, those are going to be done. And I only need 4 more pans on here, and there was no pans on here when I started, so yeah, I'm pretty confident that this is going to be a very successful project for me this year. May get done early, may not. This powder may be the holdout for me because, you know, but we are getting into the hotter months, so you never know. I might end up having to touch up a powder here or there. We'll have to wait and see how that goes. But by the same token, when it is hot out, I don't wear makeup every day because I'm in the garden, I'm like going to the pool, I'm, you know, doing all the outdoorsy things, and I don't always do the full face of makeup when I am outside and I'm like sweating my face off. So I'm gonna wrap this up so I can go play with my little girl right here. I think she's telling me she wants to go to bed. I could be wrong, I don't know. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and until I see you in my next video, have a beautiful day.